Hey everybody, welcome back to Conscientious Omnivore. My name is Pal. Going to be sharing a video recipe here for you guys today. We are having a bit of a heat wave here in Hungary. I know much of Europe is also very hot, but hopefully you're enjoying the summer. And I also want to wish happy Father's Day to everybody who's a father out there, and or if you're just celebrating with your own father, if you're not a father yourself. I wish you a good celebration, and just wanted to do a very quick video recipe here for some homemade ice cream in a pinch. So basically all you need is kind of some frozen fruit, and or I'm going to be using frozen chestnut puree and then some bananas. You could also just freeze the bananas too. I've done a video showing how to make nice cream from bananas. Check that video out if you haven't seen it before, but basically, right now I haven't frozen the bananas ahead of time. So what I have frozen are the raspberries and the chestnut puree. And what I'm gonna do is just add them all to a container. I'm gonna use my handy dandy stick mixer, and we're gonna blend it all together. And as optional ingredients, I'm just gonna also show that I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar and a little bit of vanilla, just to make it more palatable for the kids. Sometimes the tartness of the raspberry is a little too much for them. And then just as an optional one, and this was inspired by Christine, who's a regular viewer, I'm going to add some shredded coconut, dried shredded coconut at the top when I'm serving it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just chop up this chestnut, because it's like kind of one big massive frozen block, and the blender's going to be suffering from that. The raspberries are small, so that won't be a problem. So I'm going to just chop this up, chop up the bananas, throw it all together, and I'll show it to you guys in a second. That's what it looks like. You can see the hazelnut has been kind of cubed up into rougher pieces, and I've got some sugar added, a little bit of vanilla, and then the raspberries are kind of stuck there in the middle. Probably should have done some of the bananas at the top. It's usually easier to blend the bananas, but we'll give this a shot and show it to you guys when it's done. And there you go. So just a few minutes of effort, and you get a delicious, nice frozen treat. The consistency is obviously a lot more kind of soft than ice cream. If you were to put this back in the freezer, I'm pretty sure that would kind of get it back to more of an ice cream type of consistency, or just using all frozen ingredients. So like pre-slice the bananas into small little sections and then freeze those as well. That would also do the trick, and then it would be way more kind of like an ice cream consistency as it is, because the bananas were not frozen. This is more just kind of like a I don't know, almost like a soft ice cream, soft serve type ice cream. But it's great as it is, so I'm not trying to discourage you by any means. This is how we've been making it just the past few days. It's certainly easier to blend it as well because the bananas are not frozen. But you can do it the other way too. Just takes a little bit more effort, and I think it comes out great like this too. So I just sprinkled some coconut on the top there. That's pretty much it. And hope everybody enjoys it. Give it a shot. If you do, let me know how it turns out for you. And like I say, if anybody hasn't seen my previous video about the nice cream, check that out. I talk a little bit about the ethics of dairy consumption, and I think it's a really important topic, and especially with it being Father's Day, that one in particular, I think I talk a lot about the mother's experience, but I do also talk about my experience being a dad, and just kind of being a part of the experience of, I guess just like parenthood. It's definitely a shared experience for both the mom and the dad, and it's certainly, I think, something that's very important. This a lot of why I talk about the ethics of veganism, and I just think like extending the same compassion that we have for our own offspring to just basically all sentient beings is really kind of the whole point of veganism, and the reason why I have this channel going. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope everybody's staying cool and having fun and enjoying your summer. And I'll see you in another video soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.